Think you own a lot of clothing or
No,
shoes, right? Do you have how many
one,
pairs of shoes?
uh, basically one pair, but I do have sandals. But
Someone's hit the big time.
Oh, take it easy.
You sound like Jesus Christ.
yes,
I also
yeah,
ultimately all about the it's interesting because I'm thinking about the way you live your life. We talked earlier about
yeah,
how it must help you that you've kept things simple. You avoid the distractions of social media and a cell phone.
yeah,
You also avoid a lot of the distractions of materialism. You've had
true, yeah,
great success, but you, um, unlike many famous directors, you're driving a car that you've owned for maybe 12 years. It's
the last one, 17 or 18
oh,
years.
17 or 18 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What kind of car is it?
A simple Ford Explorer,
Okay. Yeah.
but the most primitive
I
one.
love that's a great. This is why Ford Explorer is not asking you to do commercials because you went Ford Explorer and then you shrugged like, "What are you going to do?"
Yeah, no, okay, let's take the name out of it. Let's
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's a simple.
No,
It's a,
no, but I asked for the one with the least amount of digital things in it. So
yeah, good.
no sort of phone calls that come in or Google whatever maps
Yeah,
and
yeah.
routing you and so. And I asked, do you still have a car where I can hand crank my windows? And they said, no, since 12 years, nobody produces it anymore. Then I asked, do you have a car if my electric system somehow fails me, that I can hand crank the windshield wiper
Yeah.
in a thunderstorm? And they just laughed, but they got the point. Yeah. So I just need 4 wheels, an engine, and a steering
Yes.
wheel. And
Fred
that should
Flintstone
be
had it right.
Yeah.
So you also, I don't think you own a lot of clothing or
No.
shoes, right? Do you have how many
One-
pairs of shoes?
Basically one pair, but I do have sandals. But
Someone's hit the big time.
Oh, take it easy.
You sound like Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I also have sandals. Oh, Jesus, hitting the big time.
But Conan, you will understand, as you have been in the Austrian mountains not long
Yes.
ago, I do have strong, heavy boots for being in rocky terrain. So
Yes, good.
it's not just one pair of shoes, but basically.
But you keep things very simple.
yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't need.
Do you have a lot of suits and things like that? Or
No. The jacket, I put it on for you today.
this is the jacket that you own?
No,
What are you, Johnny Appleseed? That's incredible.
No, I actually own a jacket that's very Bavarian in
Yes,
style.
yeah.
And I actually own a suit,
Yeah.
but for very formal
Yeah.
sort of events where I would dress up to the occasion.
I do understand. I didn't used to understand this, but when it was Maria Kondo's books came out and she started talking about you need to clean out your closet, you need to, these things weigh on you. That resonated with me, that when I have a lot of stuff, it has a psychic weight, which doesn't really make sense, but it feels like it does. And doesn't mean I'm going to have less.
Oh,
No.
you're
Oh,
not
God, no.
learning from it.
Oh, no.
You're not adjusting
I have
anything.
15 homes. I've never been to 12 of them. But I won't let anyone else stay in them because they're mine. No, but it's, I do understand the principle of it. And
Well, the principle is the observation that we are ruining our environment
Yeah.
because of 2 major reasons, underlying reasons. Number one, we are too many for this planet. We are using 8 or 9 billion, 9,000 million human beings, and the resources of our planet are not sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
So we are overdrafting our account here on this planet. And the second thing is consumerism, that a great amount of human beings on this planet and growing are into consumerism. And you see it with emerging countries. They are wildly into consumerisms, and that's why I love, for example, the Amish. The Amish who do not want to have electricity, do not want to drive cars. They have horse buggies. They do not have telephones, television, or anything like that. And let's say if there's a cataclysmic catastrophe, they are the first survivors because they are homestead farmers, and they can provide what they need. And Inuit, by the way, would also, hunter-gatherers would have a real survival if it comes to a cataclysmic catastrophe, which is not too far-fetched to think about it. So in order to understand what's going on, throwing things away is not the right thing. It doesn't feel right, and it doesn't feel right, Conan, because I grew up as a child of the Second World War.
Yeah.
I was born in the middle of Second World War. I know what hunger is.
Yeah.
I was hungry 2.5 years and that's my strongest memory, being really hungry. And it pains me to see how people are throwing 40% of the food away into the trash. It's not that I want to be ideological or being the prophet of anything. It just pains me, and it's not right that we are into this amount of consumerism, and it would be very easy to reduce the amount of things that you are throwing away by simply managing your fridge better. Mm-hmm. I overlook sometimes something and, oh my God, it's gone and it's moldy and I throw it away. But it doesn't happen very often. And it's simply because my experience in life was different than your experience in life. Most of the people that I encounter here, not that you have to adopt my ways of life, but it's healthy to look a little bit about how we are in a culture of consumerism.
I do think, we're all influenced. It has to be a profound influence on you, the way that you were born into that cataclysmic event and then experienced hunger, which is the most primal, really, deprivation you can feel. And I know, and it's just, I know as one of 6 kids in a family, I didn't know hunger, but I knew the fear of my brothers taking my food. And so you'll attest to this, Sona. I eat like somebody in a prison yard. I have my arms around my food. And I'm here, living in Los Angeles with, all everything at my disposal. And I still eat my food very quickly and my eyes dart around. Because I think Neil's going to get it if I'm not careful. And so these things stick with you.
Yeah, but what sticks more to me is not that I was hungry. It's remembering my mother who could not feed us. 3 boys, and she doesn't have enough food to satisfy the most basic needs. And
so in a way, you're remembering her pain at not being able to perform.
Kids get over it easily, and it didn't damage me that I was hungry. It made me alert. It made me curious. It made me looking around what is not going right here. My mother, when we were tugging at her skirt and we were kind of wailing and we are hungry and give us something to eat. And I remember that moment, she spins around, completely collected and calm. She says to us, "Shut up, children. Shut up, boys. If I could cut it out of my ribs, I would cut it out of my ribs, but I can't." And she goes on working in whatever she was doing. And that sticks to me.
It's seared into you. Yeah, of course it does. Sure, yeah. Oh my God.
So it's that's much worse. For the parents, for the mother, it's much worse.
Right.
To being incapable of feeding the children